It says we're live. There must be something.
Usually the screen. M30 crew, if you're there and you can hear us, send a pigeon. Sometimes this is delayed.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It is odd. Also.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go.
Full transparency, Tasha. Ow! You're always on time, and I'm always about 6 minutes late.
Oh, always on. I'm very punctual.
You are. I really like the Chuck Taylors today
too.
Oh,
thank you. I actually was like gonna put my Uggs on, and then thought it's gonna be 60 degrees today.
Live it up because it's gonna be Snow City tomorrow.
I know, right? Hello, guys. Good morning.
Anders and the rabbit. Gary, where's your cow? We all have emojis. Tasha, yours is easy. Yours should be a sunflower.
Aww.
I don't have one yet. I have to work on that.
What's up, you guys? Welcome. Last Tasha Tuesday.
Whee! No, why don't you just do Tuesdays forever? Yeah. Don't leave.
I'm sure I'll pop in more often.
Raise your hand if you want Tasha to come every Tuesday. She's like, I'm busy.
I'm impressed Allie gets up this early all the time. It's really impressive. Maybe in the future when I come on the next day, you'll coach me through doing the workout.
That'd be awesome. I would love that. Although there's something to be said about like coaching the master programmer might give you a little stage fright. Like I might get a little stage fright.
Oh please, Allie. We've worked out together for 3 years now. No fear. Oh, are you drinking in the morning, Philip?
So they said my emoji's tequila. That's a glass.
Okay. That looks like whiskey though. Yeah, I don't know.
It does. Philip, you're right. I forgot. I have the dirt water tequila cup.
It's good to be here with you guys. What's up from Colombia? Mayhem forever. Yes, agreed.
Erica, good morning. Willie with the frog. I love that Willie.
The frog.
Gary always has jokes.
All the jokes. How's everyone feeling? We'll give everyone like 1 more minute and then we'll get started. My watch thinks I'm talking to it.
That's the other thing Tasha knows how to do. She knows how to make M30 30 minutes, gang.
Yes, I'm really like a punctual person.
You are.
It's a blessing and a curse. I'm like, this is gonna run on time.
Last Tuesday, you were like, we got 3 minutes left, and I'm like, 3 minutes?
We finished right on time. It was perfect.
It was perfect.
Okay. Let's see. Tequila or dirt water. All right, so today we've got a great workout. Actually, I'm really excited about this. When I look at it, I kind of want to do it too. Like it's like something that I look at, I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. Anyways, so the warm up today is a running warm up, like a typical running warm up.
Yeah, a little Hinshaw warm up.
A little Hinshaw warm up. We're working through those feet. I'll get the music going while you start.
Perfect.
Do you need me to talk you through it, or do you want to? We've
got
like walk on toes, forwards, backwards, heels.
We're good.
About 10 yards. If you guys don't have 10 yards of space where you're at, that's no big deal. You can do it in place and just walk on tiptoes back and forth in place.
Or go shorter distance. I usually sometimes go like a little 5 and 5.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll let Ellie start moving through some of these feet walks. Yep. So we got on toes.
In Netherlands, Italy.
What's up, guys?
In fact, my last name Kabord is Dutch. In Netherlands. Alright guys, so we're gonna start, like Tasha's saying, modified Hinshaw warm-up. So I'm gonna start with walking on those tiptoes. If you have 10 yards, or as Tasha said, if you don't, you can walk in place.
Alright, Spotify's logged out. So
you need to use mine.
I can connect mine. I forget that I can do that. Duh.
Alright guys, once you get back from walking on those tiptoes, we're gonna switch to our heels.
It's a good one.
Hips don't lie, Tasha. Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie. True.
According to Shakira.
True.
Could use a little Shakira on a Tuesday. Alright guys, now I'm going to point those toes out. This is, I always say, I don't know what to do with your hands on this one. Wow. Ready to dance. Alright guys, now we're going to walk with those toes out, still trying to hit the balls of your feet. Nice work, crew. Now we're gonna point those toes in. It's always kind of interesting through this warm-up to see based on your hip mobility and your ankle tightness, which one of these exercises is easier or harder for you. This one's hard for me for some reason.
Yeah, what's up guys? So Ellie's, if you just jumped in with us and you're not following along with Sugar WOD, Ellie's going through the warm-up. We got a run in our workout today. We got actually 8 different runs of 100 meters, so she's getting those feet warmed up. I think next is lunge, arms up, locked out overhead. So she's moving through those lunges. She's gonna continue to walk you through on this warm-up, get those hips and feet and ankles warmed up. If you're just jumping in, I will tell you guys the workout once Ellie gets through this warm-up, and we'll get going. What's up guys? I know we might have some non-A Mayhem 30 regulars, so if you're new here, welcome. If you're doing the 30-day challenge, sound off for me. I'd love to hear how that's going because we're coming to the end of those 30 days.
Crew, also a little trick on these lunges because these are one of my favorite warm-ups. I'm gonna grab the opposite arm of the leg I'm lunging forward with. I'm gonna grab my wrist, gently pull up and over, and you get a wonderful little hip stretch there if you have tight hips. And then our next lunge will be a twist. Try to get that spine nice and neutral.
Yeah, Ellie's got this memorized. That's how many times she's done it. I'm doing well, Eilish. Thank you so much. It's good to be here. You've been crushing it. I've seen on Mayhem 30, so keep it up. Are you swimming today? That's a better question. Anders, I'm glad you thought it was a tough one. I've been trying to mix up the workouts a little bit. We'll see how you guys like them. Nice. Ellie's got the lunge and a twist if you guys are just jumping in with us.
Do we have butt kicks and high knees?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you have memorized it.
All right guys, so for the butt kicks, I like to start in place here. Try to make those feet nice and fat.
Nice and fat.
Nice and flat.
Yes.
And slowly move forward, gang.
Here we go. Some quick feet on those butt kickers, trying to get them all the way up to your butt if you can.
Then on the way back, guys, high knees start in place, slowly moving forward.
Then we got some bear crawls.
Bear crawls.
Bear crawls are underrated, hard, and great warm-up.
100%. Great activation if you're trying to learn handstand walks too. And the trick here, guys, is slowly tiptoe. My feet are gonna be a little wider than shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna try to keep my arms straight, my elbows locked, and the more you stack those shoulders over those wrists, the more you feel like you're handstand walking, trying to keep those arms and knees straight as best I can.
Awesome job, Ellie. So she's working through that last part of the warm-up, bear crawling forward and backwards. Eilish, yes, hitting that protein goal will definitely help. I'm always trying to hit my protein goal too, so I understand that for sure.
What's your favorite source of protein, Tasia, to be hitting that goal with?
Usually lean meats. I have some sort of protein that's in at lunch and dinner, that's in the form of a meat, and then I use a protein powder too, like in the mornings. Sometimes cottage cheese is great.
Ooh, oh my gosh, I used to do that a lot in college. Cottage cheese and fruit.
Cottage cheese.
It's been a long time.
All right, Ellie's now gonna go 1 round, 10 alternating lunge, elbow to the floor, and 5 inchworms. So we're almost done with that warm up. This is a little bit of a longer workout, so we wanna make sure we've got enough time to get through it in our time domain. I have no doubt Ellie will. She's an animal.
Thanks, Tasia.
Especially when it comes to running. This is like your style of workout because although it's 100 meters, they're not meant to be fast.
Oh, good.
It's more smooth because it's 8 rounds.
You know how I feel about sprinting.
You know how I feel about sprinting.
You love sprinting.
I love sprinting. Ellie and I are opposites in our genetics.
Yes. In our CrossFit strengths and weaknesses, Tasia and I,
yes.
We have a couple that line up, but for the most part, we're on the other ends of the spectrum.
This is true. This is true.
It's probably why we get along so well. All right, guys.
Awesome, Sullivan. All right. Oh, you're working through those lunges. These are, okay, lunge elbow to the floor is low-key one of my favorite stretches for my hips. I have super tight glutes and hips, so when I do these, I really feel the stretch. I'm still working on getting my elbow to touch the floor, goals, that someday I'll be able to do that.
Mine's still hollering to the floor. It still probably gets an echo at the bottom.
Hello. It's here. It's almost there.
Help. It's okay. Work in progress, gang. That's what we're here for.
Yes, yes.
If you guys have never done an inchworm, you'll have those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and you will walk those hands out to a plank position and either touch your chest to the floor or drop your knees and touch your chest to the floor and walk it back.
Awesome. Ooh. Good job, Elle.
So she's got me all warmed up.
Ellie has gone through the warm-up, and so now we're gonna move on to the workout today. So we got two versions of the workout. An all body weight version that you can do without any equipment, and then we also have a minimal equipment version, so 1 dumbbell is what we're required for this workout if you've got one. For the body weight workout, we're gonna go 8 rounds, 100-meter run, 12 alternating step back lunges, and 8 burpees in place. We'll have Ellie demo the step back lunges and the burpees in place.
Are you subbing high knees for run?
Yeah, so if you guys don't have a space to run for high knees, or excuse me, run on a runner or run outside for 100 meters, we'll go 30 seconds of high knees in place for that. So just high knees in place, run off the clock, 30 seconds. Okay. Woo. Oh my goodness. Don't hurt yourself, Ellie.
I was trying to show a good example of high knees, guys.
Ellie's gonna run on the runner, and then we'll go alternating step back lunges. So we're standing tall, keeping that chest up, focusing on a 90-degree angle with our knees. So we see her front knee's never gonna drive over that front toe. It's always gonna form, you're trying to form 2 90-degree angles with a light tap of the knee on the floor. And then we got burpees.
Okay.
Ellie did 40 burpees yesterday. If you guys saw, so she's getting a few more in today. We got 2-foot jump back, 2-foot jump up, which is a great style. We can step back, step up. This is also fine. We can do a no push burpee if we need to. So you can step back just to here and back. Just if you're changing up the burpee style as far as taking out the push-up, just mark that in Sugar Wad so we know where you're at, the style of burpee you did. Give us little notes. All right, and then we got the minimal workout. So 8 rounds, similar. We're gonna go 100-meter run or 30 seconds high knees, 12 alternating dumbbell hang clean and jerks with a 50-35. So you're gonna deadlift that dumbbell up and hang between the knees to our shoulder and up overhead. So Ellie's like wicked strong. She's basically push pressing that dumbbell, which is awesome. You can do a push jerk if you need to, so get under that dumbbell for that shoulder overhead. Either way, totally fine. Yeah, look at that. So they're all hang, so if you guys can on those 12, depending on where you're at, you can try to keep them up off the floor for the whole thing, or if you need to, you can set it down for a break in between, but make sure you deadlift it up before that next rep each time, just like Ellie. And then our last part, we're going 8 lateral burpees over the dumbbell. So these seem like they might be easy, but they're pretty difficult. So we're gonna do that side jump. Make sure you're trying to clear the top of the dumbbell, not sneaky, go behind the back of it. If we need to scale down, you can obviously step over the dumbbell. That would be a good scale if needed.
We get a lot of questions too, guys, about do you have to stand up at the top at your lateral burpee? No, you can stay nice and low and fast on those. Only burpee really that you don't have to stand tall.
Yeah. So anything that's like jumping over something, you don't have to stand tall. You just got to clear it. So that was a great thing to keep in mind. You don't have to open those hips up unless you're just doing the burpee in place, which Ellie's going to do today. So I'll be calling her out. If you guys have any questions on the workout itself, we'll give Ellie a couple minutes to get ready to go, herself situated. And then while she's working out, I can take any questions. This is a little bit of a longer time domain. We're going 8 rounds. Yes. How do you feel?
I'm excited for sure.
Ellie loves this workout.
Eilish still has a very, she has a macro-driven program, so it's very similar. I'm sure she can answer any questions you have.
Oh yes, Eilish, I use a different program, but it's based on macros too, so it's the same idea.
Tej, you want to tell them real quick before we get started about the 40 burpee challenge?
Yeah, guys, so thank you if you saw on either my channel, Mayhem Mission's channel, Rescue Freedom, a bunch of different channels. Ellie and I did 40 synchro burpees today to represent the 40 million people that are enslaved around the world. So we're trying to raise awareness through a project through Mayhem Mission, Rescue Freedom, and Elevation Church to help end human trafficking, because it's like a crazy epidemic. and something that it's horrible and we want to get rid of it. So if you guys have a chance today to do 40 burpees, whether with yourself or synchro with a friend, and make sure you post that, tag Mayhem Mission, Rescue Freedom, and Elevation Outreach, and you'll be entered to win some swag. And then along with that, you're obviously helping raise awareness for the cause, and that's so important. And we're gonna have more challenges and more things coming as we lead up to an event that in the end in April is going to help raise awareness.
Yeah, so
and that's
awesome.
Yeah, raise money, raise awareness to help end such a horrible thing that's happening in the world.
Absolutely.
So,
And
yeah.
you guys, I know how much you love to do hashtag secret workout. So if you do the 40 burpees today, you can do that little hashtag secret workout, little bonus star today, and you're helping people in the process.
Yeah, that would be so awesome if you guys had a chance to throw in 40 burpees. You can do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And when you do it on time lapse, you're really fast.
Yeah, Ellie and I were like, wow, we did it in 11 seconds. We're like, oh, time lapse.
Never burped so fast in my life.
Seriously. It's the clicker. Or do you care if we go with this one? But this one we want the people to see. This is the endless story of where's the clicker.
It really does need Velcro. It's like you try to get in the mind of Rich. Where would Rich go?
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
all right.
Change his jacket. Perfect.
And so I'm the one who ruined it.
112.8. It's 12 total step-back lunges, correct?
Yes. It's 12 total.
Okay.
If that's the right number. Yep, 12 total.
All right, anyone working out along with, ready to rock and roll? Danielle, where you're at? Gretchen, Jaren, I know you guys are in there somewhere.
All right, guys.
Ellie.
We're gonna let Ellie go in 10 seconds, and I'll turn up the music so she can have some jams, and I can answer any questions along the way. So 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. Everyone. Bye, Mara. Thanks for joining us. Yes, Jerry, into the storm, always. Here we go. You got this, Sullivan. That was fast. Look at her go. Do you want me to mark down your rounds so you don't get lost?
Sure, that would be great.
Sometimes when you got a bunch of rounds and you're working out, things get really confusing. So I'll help Ellie out, keep track of her rounds. Stacy, so yeah, the 40 burpees are for the 40 million people who are enslaved around the world, and so it's a representation of that, and we're trying to use this challenge to help raise awareness for human trafficking, to bring awareness to that and hopefully help the cause, funds, awareness, all these other things to end it, and just make a step in that direction. So please join us. If you've got it, join us for that challenge. There will be more challenges coming with more data points and things that can help you see what's really going on. Some of these things sometimes can be swept under the rug and we don't see how horrible this thing is, and we really want to bring awareness to it.
1.
All right, 1 round done. 7 to go. Haha. Easy for me to say here on the floor, talking to you guys. Oh yeah, Philip said he can count your rounds too.
Thanks, Philip.
He won't let you get off. Yes, Stacy, thank you so much. That'd be awesome. If you do end up doing the 40 burpees, make sure to tag Mayhem Mission, Rescue Freedom, and Elevation Outreach, and you'll be entered to win a prize, some swag.
Woo. Now burpee, lunge. Fake out.
Fake out. She got like a little extra deadlift there of her body weight. Pair of groceries for you, but I don't. No. Sullivan, I'm not sure on the RP app about how that works, but maybe Ellie can answer after she's done working out. She might know. Let's see. Nice, Ellie. She's on to those burpees. Good morning, Kim. Welcome. Here we go, Naomi. I love that. Yes, once you're done, get up, hit those burpees. That'd be awesome. Oh, Gary answered. Yeah, so Gary knows. You tell him what you want to eat.
Gary's the one that tried to reduce 5 carbs a meal. Gary, you're a champion.
Dang, that is insane. Danielle says, go, Ellie, go. Just finished minimal of the 20-pound dumbbell. Nice job, Danielle. Ellie's 2 rounds done. Awesome work. Yes, Manuel, welcome. So Ellie right now is working through 8 rounds, 100-meter run, 12 alternating setback lunges, and 8 burpees per time. That's the body weight version. If you want to do a minimal version, you have a dumbbell. You can go 8 rounds, 100-meter run, 12 alternating dumbbell hang clean and jerks, 8 lateral burpees over the dumbbell, 4 times. Let me know if you have any more questions, Manuel. What's up, guys? Awesome job. Ellie's crushing it. She's on her 3rd round.
Yep.
Moving through that 3rd round. Not finished yet, but moving there. Kim, you trying to... Yeah, exactly, Kim. I like that. I need a break off work so I can be part of Mayhem 30 Live every day. Ellie is looking good. So this is one of those workouts I wrote in the notes. It's longer time domain. We want to make sure we're going out at a consistent pace, aiming for maybe to start like 75 to 80% of your maximal effort. And then as we get towards the latter end, like the end of the workout, that's when we can start picking it up if we have anything left in the tank. Sometimes you see workouts like this that are super long. People go out super hot and they're winning for the first 2 or 3 rounds. And then by the time we get to round 7, they've totally fallen off. So we want to avoid that. We're looking for consistency. As you can see, Ellie's rounds are pretty similar in time. Her movement and how she's doing everything is pretty similar, so that is great. Something to focus on as you guys go into it. If for some reason you go out too hot, that's okay too, so you can recognize that. That's how we learn. We mess up in a workout in a sense, and we're like, wow, I totally blew up and I had to rest so much at the end. And then you learn that and you can try on the next longer workout to do it a little bit different, see if that works. Yeah, any tips for the open? So strategize those workouts. Just like I said, talking through this one, usually don't go out too hot. Even if they're like kind of seem like faster workouts, they end up being pretty horrible and you tend to blow up in my experience in the open. So make sure you're eating and doing everything as you normally would before your training. Get super warmed up before the workout. That's really key. You don't want to be spiking your heart rate for the first time. During the open workout, you want to do that in the warm-up, which sometimes not fun because we don't want to warm up, but that will help you get a better performance. Yeah, Manuel, I would say that it's a little bit of a longer one. It's just working through it. Ellie's finishing up her 4th round right now. What's up, George? Welcome. Philip, we're gonna keep her at 8 rounds. I want to see her do it as is, not RX plus.
She's trying to give me, Philip, like 20?
Yeah, he's trying to make you do more. So she is 4 rounds in, so 50% of the way, around a little bit over the 6-minute mark. So we'll see if she finishes. In theory, she should finish around maybe 13 minutes, maybe a little bit later, if she can hold and maintain that pace. No pressure. Yes, George, exactly. I'm like, we're holding it to the same. George said she can't today because I'm in the house. I'm making sure she's doing it as is, as written.
George has a runner. I see you doing this on the runner, George.
George, you got a runner. Here we go. I want to see you do this. I want to see your score in sugar watt today. Awesome job, Ellie. Still looking just as smooth as before. Except for you can tell she's like sweating a little bit.
Oh my gosh, it's so warm.
She's breathing. It's actually really warm here today. It's like mid-50s, which is weird because it's been wicked cold. So, yeah, and look, perfect pace on the burpees. Chest all the way to the floor. She's jumping tall. Eilish, exactly. You're right. Dean goes, no pressure, but we're expecting negative splits.
For you, Dean, fine.
It's always good to lay the pressure on when they're mid-workout. Stress is high, heart rate's high. We're like, no, you gotta get faster. All right, she's got 3 more rounds to go, guys. Oh yeah, George, be careful. Don't exercise with paint fumes. I think that is, it sounds dangerous to me. I'm not a doctor, but probably not good.
But if you were.
But if I were, I'd say paint fumes and running, not a good combo. Ellie's looking good. She actually looks like she's holding a pretty legit pace on that runner, which is great to see. Ellie, obviously we know, is a great runner. So always trying to keep up with that. We'll have to have her talk through the workout at the end and where she felt was the hardest part for sure. Yes, exactly, Gary. I am a huge Pats fan, and you guys will hear on the Froning and Friends on Thursday, if you listen, which you should, us talk a little about Tom Brady and the Patriots, and basically everyone embarrassed me, but it's okay. I'm not ashamed. I'm like one of those fans that doesn't know a lot, but is a big fan, so. I actually should have worn my Tom Brady pants today, but I'll have to wear them another day.
You should wear them on the next podcast.
Yes, next podcast I'll wear my Tom Brady tights. Nice, Ellie, crushing it. Looking so good. I think it's looking like she's gonna hit under that negative split goal.
Thanks,
She's
Jean.
looking good. She's got 2 more sets to go. 2 more sets. So this, what I would say, round 7 right here is kind of the crux of the workout. This is where you're like, once you get through round 7, you know you're there. You got 1 round left. So this sometimes can feel like almost the hardest round when you get to that round. That's that difficult round, the one you got to push through mentally, knowing you're getting through it. So recognize that when you get to 7, 6 or 7, depending on where you're at, I just got to get through this one and then I'm home free. So once she gets through this, I have a feeling she's going to really feel like she can hammer down and finish up this workout. What's up? Welcome. Yes, Eilish Brady. Always awesome, right? Hey, Moscow. Good morning, Daniela. Ellie's in that round 7 looking solid. Her pace is still great. She hasn't changed much, you guys, from the first round. We can tell she's a little bit more tired, but her movement patterns still look the same. And that's what we're looking for. We want to maintain those movement patterns, hitting full range of motion, especially as we get tired, and if we're alone by ourselves, we might want to cut the range of motion a little bit short, not fully touch the chest of the floor, not fully stand up, and things like that. But we want to hold ourselves accountable even when we're alone, so that when we get into things like the open and you guys are being scored, that it's going to be the same across the board. So remind yourself of that when you're getting tired, like, no, I want to hit this full range of motion. All right, Ellie, she's got 1 more round to go. She is definitely working through a negative split right now, no joke. Yes, Philip, exactly. Whoa, Ron, coming out with fire. Yes, I'm still gonna wear the pants, but they're not gonna lose. They're gonna win. Oh, man. Here we go, she's finishing up. She's on that last set of 12 alternating step back lunges, and she's got 8 burpees. Full set now, Philip says. Nice work, nice work. That's the law, as Philip says. She's looking good. She's gonna be way under negative splits. It's a good thing we pressured her. Great job, Ellie, says Danielle. All right, Gary, we got this. It's okay, I believe. Nice work, nice work. Awesome job, Ellie. Here we go, almost there. Yeah, Gary, me too.
And time.
Boom! Oh man, Ellie, you crushed it! Ellie finished up at 12:05. We'll let her fix her hair, and then I want her to tell us about this workout because I'm really impressed. You had a super negative split, a solid.
Thanks for the pressure, gang.
Yeah, solid comeback on those 4 rounds. So if you have a friend, make sure when they're 50% through, start laying it on, you know, hey, I want to see a negative split through the second half, and maybe they'll feel the pressure and do it. So it worked for Ellie. All right, we'll have Ellie talk through the workout, and then we'll quickly go through the accessory. I know it is 8 o'clock, so we're 30 minutes in. So let's give her a chance to just talk through it quick.
Great job, gang. This is the sweatiest I've been in a long while. Thanks, Tay.
I mean, we could blame the weather.
Yeah, it was great. First things first, guys, we talked about being intentional a lot. Thanks to you guys and the support today, I had to be way more intentional about the second half of the workout, and I went a lot faster than I would have gone if I was just going through the motions. So for me, I focused on speeding up the run. Cool. I kept my burpee relatively the same to keep my heart rate to push the run harder, and then the lunges for me is where I would catch my breath. So awesome
That is a great strategy. Yeah, you liked it? You don't have to lie to me.
No, I love that. I do that workout all day long.
I'm like, yeah, you do have to lie to me. I'm right here.
She's like, just kidding.
If you hate, you're out. Tell me the truth, but don't tell me the truth.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll talk through. Awesome job, Ellie. Thank you for doing that. High five.
Yeah, that was amazing.
We're gonna talk through the accessory quick, and I'm gonna have Ellie demo, even though she's like, you know, still breathing heavy. We gotta put her to work, you know.
That's okay. I mean, it's the pressure today. Gotta love it.
Yes. So today we've got 2 sets. It's actually a superset, which we don't do a ton on Mayhem 30, but I want to start exposing you guys to that every once in a while. So we got 10 dumbbell single leg RDLs each leg, which we do often. So how our superset works is you're going to do the 10 dumbbell single leg RDLs each leg. So 10 on my right, 10 on my left. Rest 30 seconds. So you need the clock running. You'll rest 30 seconds, and then the next set is going to be 20 hip bridges with a 2-second pause at the top each rep, and rest 30 seconds. So these rests are really important. I don't want you guys to just guesstimate. I want you to look at the clock. I finish my second set of 10. I'm going to rest 30 seconds and then go into the glute bridges. Once I'm done, I'm going to rest 30 seconds, and we're going to go through that for 2 sets. So Ellie's going to demo us the single leg dumbbell RDLs. We do these a lot. She's got dumbbell in one hand, then the opposite foot's going to be staying planted on the floor. She's going to lean forward, tap the dumbbell, just one head on the floor, trying to really activate that hamstring of that plant leg, and we're trying to keep a nice flat back, not rounded. Those look great. So we're firing up that posterior chain.
It's okay if that knee's a little bent in those RDLs too, guys. Sometimes people think that you have to have that knee locked out. That's okay if it's a little bit bent on that movement. And obviously just try to keep that pelvis nice and neutral. Especially after a run, I can feel myself kind of trying to shift over. So just remember to try to keep that nice and flat.
Yes, exactly. So she was going to rest 30 seconds, quote unquote, and then she'll do these 20 hip bridges with a 2-second pause. So we're going to lay down, get those feet planted on the ground flat up towards the butt, and then we're really driving those hips up to the ceiling, squeezing the glutes, firing the hamstrings. I notice that I can get lazy on these and still lift my hips up without that full drive that I'm trying to reach those hips to the ceiling.
100%.
So yeah, don't get lazy, make it count, 2 seconds at the top each rep, and that's your accessory for today.
Don't skip your accessory today, gang.
Don't. Erica, great work.
You.
Great job. She's tried to keep up with you, but she was close. That's great.
That's awesome, Erica. Great job. Philip, my med ball is legit. They think it looks like a beach ball. It does. It is colored like one.
That's fun, though.
It is. Man, I'm so pumped. That was so much fun, Tasia. Getting a run and burpee today. And guys, like I said, if you guys do the that 40 burpee challenge, let us know.
Please do. Let us know. That's awesome. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. The last Tasia Tuesday. But I have a feeling.
Don't let her, guys.
I'll
Don't let her.
Back.
Tell her to come back.
If you guys are doing the 30-day Mayhem challenge, keep it up. You're almost there. Literally, we're at the end of January, so you've almost made it. Good work. And get after it. We will let Luke know for sure. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Well, crew, as always, super thankful for you guys, and hopefully we will see you either over on Compete or tomorrow at 7:30.